If you ever thought about starting sim racing, you may have encountered all these amazing simulators and maybe think, do I really need all these fancy gears to get started? Well, not really, but it can sure be helpful to find the right gear for you. In this video, I will be breaking down what's necessary to get started. Again, just the basics. And if you like this kind of content, please leave a like and subscribe. This really helps out the channel. Now let's get going with the video. To get started, you will need 5 key things. First of all, a base, a wheel, some pedals, a rig or a stand, and of course somewhere to race. This can be either a PC or a console. We'll be talking into more detail later on. Let's start talking about the base. It is the heart of your setup. It holds your wheel and gives you force feedback, which lets you understand how the car is reacting to the road. There are 2 main types, the belt drive, which is more affordable, gives you decent feedback, but it's a little bit slower on the response. The second option is the direct drive, which is more responsive, more immersive, but depending on the model it can go way heavier and more pricey, so you will need a more sturdy rig to mount it. These 2 options are really great, and if you're just entering into sim racing, maybe the belt drive could be a really nice option for you. But the direct drive is where all immersion comes in. Quick editing note, I did make a mistake while recording. There's actually 3 main bases. The one that I missed is gear drive base, which mostly include Logitech entry bases. Second of all, the wheel. Depending on the brand, you'll find options like Formula, GT, Round Wheel, Rally, etc. Pick the one that suits the style of driving you enjoy the most. At the end, comfort is what matters when we're talking about the wheel. It's all about what feels right on your hands. Let's talk now about the pedals, which I'd argue they're the most important part of the whole setup. They won't make you faster overnight, but you can build a lot of consistency with a really good set. If you can't feel the pressure, or if they feel smushy, it's gonna be really hard for you to build muscle memory. That's why a really good set of pedals will be amazing for you even if you're on a lower budget. For most entry-level bases, they will come with a table clamp that you can put on a desk. However, if you're looking to get a more stronger base, one that is more powerful, any regular table won't cut it. You will need a proper rig or a stand to mount it. Talking about rigs is a whole different topic, so we'll be covering that in another video. Last but not least, where are you going to race? You have 2 options here. You could go for PC or console. PC does give you more flexibility. There's more games to choose from and more bases that you can try. However, console is still a really good entry point, but compatibility can be a little tricky. For example, Fanatec works with PlayStation, and Moza support Xbox. However, not all of their systems will work on their consoles, so double check before you're buying anything. In conclusion, you don't need Verstappen's setup to start racing. You only need to find the gear that suits you the best. Choose wisely, build over time, but most importantly, enjoy the drive. Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys like it. See you soon.